Hi there. Queen Victoria Building. The Queen Victoria Building is a late 19th century building in the central business district of Sydney that is home to a variety of businesses, shops, and restaurants. It was built as a monument to the long-reigning monarch and later became a marketplace, which still stands today. The exquisitely restored building consists of 4 main shopping floors, which are naturally lit through the stained glass windows of a mighty center dome. The building features magnificent design details such as intricate tiled floors, arches, balustrades, and pillars. The northern end, which was previously a beautiful grand ballroom, is now a popular tea room. The building, on the scale of a cathedral, was designed by George McRae, a Scottish architect who had emigrated to Sydney in 1884. At the time, Sydney was undergoing a building boom, and since an architecture no one school or style predominated, McRae produced 4 designs for the building in different styles: Gothic, Renaissance, Queen Anne and Romanesque, from which the council could choose. The council's choice of Victorian Romanesque style conveys the influences of American architect Henry Hobson Richardson. The use of columns, arches, and a prodigal amount of detail such as was used by McRae in the chosen design are typical of Richardsonian Romanesque, an eclectic style identifiably established between 1877 and 1886. By 2006, after successfully trading for 20 years, comprehensive plans were being prepared to conserve the exterior and refurbish the interior of the building to ensure the place was commercially viable as an ongoing retail complex. The major upgrade of the building's interiors were designed by the architectural firm Mortlock and Woolley in association with interior design firm Freeman Remble, and included installation of contemporary shop fronts, interior signage, a new internal color scheme, new internal lighting, BCA-compliant glass and metal balustrades, new floor finishes, reconstruction of ground floor steel entrance gates and selective bathroom upgrades. A new vertical escalator system in both the north and south galleries. A landmark Grand Victorian retail arcade of 3 stories, with sandstone-clad walls and copper domes, designed in the Federation Romanesque style, dating from 1893 to 1898. Apart from the ground floor, the facade is basically unaltered, being composite Romanesque and Byzantine style on a grand scale to a large city block, constructed of brickwork and concrete, with steel roof structure and the exterior faced in Sydney freestone. The dominant feature is the Great Central Dome of 19 meters, 62 feet in diameter and 60 meters, 196 feet, from ground to top of cupola, and is sheeted externally in copper, as are the 20 smaller domes. The building consists of basement, ground and 2 main upper floors with additional levels in the end pavilions. As at February 16, 2004, the exterior facades above the awning line are largely intact but heavily conserved. For example, The drum of the dome is of rendered concrete painted to resemble stone, and the small cupola is adorning the parapet are of fiberglass construction painted to resemble copper. Below the awnings, shop fronts have been interpretively reconstructed. Externally, the building is in good condition. Internally, some historic fabric remains. However, due to wide-scale destruction in the past, the interiors, which were constructed between 1982 and 1986, are largely an interpretive reconstruction as opposed to an accurate reconstruction. While some original features and fabric remains, the 1986 restoration approach, intended to recreate the imagery of a Grand Victorian-style arcade with considerable concessions made to ensure the place was commercially viable as a retail shopping center. The interior has been modified with the installation of contemporary shop fronts, new interior signage, a new contemporary internal color scheme, new internal lighting, BCA compliant glass on metal balustrades, new floor finishes, reconstruction of ground floor steel entrance gates, and selective bathroom upgrades. The recent conservation and refurbishment approach has aimed to clarify the legibility between historic fabric and new fabric,